So today on NewbieVeT, got two special guests, got two legends in the building. We got my boy Absolute and that boy AdeBeatz.
Yo.
What's going on, King?
What's happening?
Man, good to have y'all boys in good health, man, in the building. How y'all been, man?
I've been all right.
Been working, man, on the road.
On the road, man. You been cooking it up, man. You and Pillar, man. Shout out, man. Got the tour and music going on. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Right now, we got distribution with GT Digital and Empire.
Okay.
And
how that came about? You don't mind talking about all you?
Yeah, it's cool. Lil Flip.
Okay, shout out Lil Flip.
Yeah, he gave us a call and he was like, man, y'all need to come to Houston. And I got a situation for y'all through Exotic Pop and Empire. GT Digital. I was like, shit, man, let's go run it. And we went up there and we got a nice distribution deal.
So when it comes to you know, they have this so-called rumor about Empire being Illuminati-ish type things, like anybody that signed Empire winds up dying. You've heard it before. There's a couple artists been with Empire that passed away on the Empire. Do you believe in anything, any of that type of thing, or you just feel like people just making up something? Or do you feel like there's something to that type of thing?
The internet wicked, man. People just say anything, bro.
No, I think it's their own personal karma for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, situations happen.
They say the same thing about Gucci signing 1017.
Facts.
Yeah, say the same thing about Gucci.
You can't control how nobody live their life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So,
but then you also look at the artists too. Like Gucci, majority of the artists were in the streets.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So it comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory.
You might make an argument and say, oh, he targeted these type of artists that's like high liability, but it's still on you to do what you supposed to do. Like
facts.
That's fact. That's facts, man. So, man, what about you, AD, man? What's some updates, man? What you been up to, brother?
Man, I've been really working, man. Trying to push, you know, I've been working with a couple artists. I got his album that I'm working on. We're finna put this a two-sided CD. We got, you know, smooth songs on one side and kind of like street stuff on the other side. Then we got the mixtape with LA. We got a little more like an EP, so it's like 7-8 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when y'all got the distribution deal, so it was mostly for the group, the whole brand, or just for you and Puff?
Well, it was a label distribution deal.
Okay, that was
something. So anybody that's on the label can come out up under there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you explain for people that don't understand the difference between a record deal and a production deal?
Well, most so
or a distribution deal.
Let's say on the label side, I sign an artist. We in an agreement. I have terms and conditions available for that person on what I'm gonna provide as a label.
Right.
You know, via distribution, recording that artist, getting beats, mixing the records, just getting the artwork done. It'll be a formula around what we actually doing for that artist. A distribution deal, like if a regular artist just say, I'm going to get distribution. As an artist, you're going to be responsible for everything. It's like you're going to have to record your own records. You're going to have to get your stuff mixed. You're going to have to get your own beats. And you giving it to them to distribute. That's it. So it's like when you dealing with a label, the label kind of responsible for a lot of the artist stuff.
Yeah, right. What you say?
And then like this distribution deals, like a lot of the time we get them deals, they got bigger platforms or relationships with places they can put your music at that you can't do on your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's the relationships.
Right. It's really the relationship.
The relationship that they have with the companies. And
right.
So, which a lot of artists seem to not understand, like having a good relationship with producers, engineers, whatever, because you never know what 5 years look for that person.
Exactly.
It's fast.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely right.
Yeah, so that's real.
Relationships bigger than money in music industry.
Come on, bro.
For real.
That's facts.
We done been in plenty of places we ain't had to pay no money to get in.
Yeah,
like.
That's facts.
I'm going to just give you a prime example, man. We went to Atlanta. Shouts out to Tommy P.
Shout out my boy Tommy P, man. Come out at me, man.
We went to Atlanta, man, and met back up and rekindled with Lil Bankhead.
Okay.
And Bankhead was like, man, get Tommy P a record, man, and I'm finna go crazy with it. And man, like 2 days later, it was on V103.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a record me and Shay Shay got While You At It.
Remember, congratulations. Yeah, I think you had something in it. You something yeah. So, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the relationship that you be having with people.
But you got to move around as an artist. You can't depend on nobody else to do it.
Facts.
Like you got to go and move. I mean, even if you got a backing of somebody saying, "Look, I'm gonna exhaust all my resources to put you in position," you still got to move too. It ain't just up to that person. You got to show up.
And that's what a lot of artists fail to realize. They just sit back like, okay, I got all these resources. I got videos, I got beats, I got assets, studio time.
Yeah.
I got people that's in my corner, so I could just relax and do what I want to do. That's when they mess up at.
That's when they mess up. But that's when the work starts, when you get a team of people doing all that stuff.
Facts.
Now it's time to move because I got somebody doing that.
Right.
Let me go do this.
Right.
But you can't sit back and wait on nobody else to do it. It's your career.
Facts.
Yeah.
I always say, like, I shouldn't have to push your dreams harder than you.
Facts.
If I have to do that, then I can't work with you.
Exactly.
Because we're not.
I agree.
So, for instance, what do y'all consider a collaboration? Like somebody come to y'all and be like, hey, I want to collaborate with you, Absolute. I want to collaborate with you, AD. Do y'all feel like it's a 50-50 thing? Or do you feel like whoever has the most resources has to do the most? Or how do y'all feel about that?
It's definitely 50-50.
Okay.
It should be 50-50. Like, nobody needs nobody. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Right.
But to make it, if you want to make something that work, you need a team. So I should pull my weight, you should pull your weight. See what I'm saying? It should never be lopsided.
See, I'm a little different. Say you come with a situation with me and say, Luke, let's do some situation.
Right.
I don't like to put a gauge a number on it.
Okay.
I'm going to do all I can. Whether it's 80% and you do 20, or I'm doing 20, you do 80, it just depends on.
You basically like what they bring to the table.
That's it.
And you bring the rest.
I'm gonna bring the rest.
Gotcha.
If I'm agreeing to do something with you.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm not gonna like I said. You got a situation where you got your company. You doing everything you can do in your company to make your company big.
Right. I'm
doing everything on my side to make my company big, and we collaborating. We making a powerhouse. You feel me?
Fact.
It ain't no, you got to do this and I do that. Nah, bro, let's get together and make this thing pop. Because I don't want to do it with you if you can't produce.
Right. Facts.
So, I don't even want to agree to even start working with people if they just feel like they got to bring a certain percentage, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. You got to watch who you doing partnerships with.
That's
really
it. That's
evaluate.
Right. You just got to evaluate who you doing business with, bro.
Right. So, do you feel like these days, do you feel like managers are still important to the artist compared to, back in the day, it was a necessity for you to have
what would you need a manager for if you ain't doing that? If you ain't doing that, what's the point?
Yeah.
Who gonna waste their time and effort? And then I seen a lot of this too. I seen a lot of people come in as an acting manager and get the artist there, and when the artist get there, they'll leave that person. But this person then put everything up to get you in position. These folk won't even be looking at you.
Right.
So it's like, don't nobody want to do that no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There's been a lot of situations people burn for real. Like,
it's a lot of burnt situations.
Yeah.
And it's, that create trauma for anybody. I ain't finna, they say insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So, who gonna do that?
Right.
Facts.
Right. I don't know. I think these days, a lot of people want things more given to them quicker than most of them. They have to sit back and earn it themselves.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of us had to really go out there, talk to people.
I think it's entitlement.
That too.
I think a lot of artists think because they can rap, that somebody supposed to give them something.
Right.
And I know a lot of niggas that can't rap at all. They got a great business etiquette and smashing the niggas that can rap.
Right.
While you worried about being the hottest nigga in the city, this nigga over here producing numbers.
Right.
You feel me? It's what you want out of what you doing.
Right.
If you just want to be the hottest nigga and get views off of YouTube and Facebook, and that's
get a pat on
that's
the
what
back.
you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of prize you get for being the hottest in the city.
You don't get no prize.
Right. So I mean, what do y'all feel like? Say like do y'all feel like there is a big award for somebody being hot in the city?
I mean, tell me what it is. You here?
I ain't never seen it.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's nothing I see.
That's a great question. When you start interviewing niggas from now on, ask every artist what the prize is.
Yeah, what the prize is.
And then, you know, what come with it? Being the hottest nigga in Augusta, man. Be the hottest nigga outside the city, bro. Like, when you leave here, who are you?
Right.
Don't nobody know you. Yeah. So it's like, it's pointless, bro.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
It's like fighting a battle.
No, I'm going to tell you what they're going to get. A booth in the bottle.
For real.
That's what they're going to get, a booth in the bottle. And I don't work for liquor, nigga.
Yeah. All right, they be blessed to maybe do one of these events down here, a Freak Meet or something.
Yeah.
Where they have a large
crowd. It's nothing wrong with doing none of that stuff. You know
I ain't saying no support, but venues and things that go on.
The farthest you see yourself.
But that's the thing, is because nothing really much down. Like it's not enough. Like I tell a lot of artists this every time I ask them that question about being whatever. Music. It can be a stepping stone, but it's not going to be the main thing to change the economics of this city.
Yeah.
Because it's way more shit that needs to be fixed besides just music.
Yeah.
This city got their cash, guys. It's the masters.
Right. Yeah. So it's straight.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they thinking. Exactly. Like, what we doing?
Exactly. So it's like they're trying to force a music market here.
Yeah.
Where it's like nobody knows business skills really much. A lot of them really don't know how to do LLCs, don't know how to do EINs.
We still in the learning stages.
In the learning stages. There's nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. But when you talk about taking over this and this and that, you got to do the proper paperwork or everything. Fair. You got to know what you're getting into, the wrongs, the pros, and cons. And so you won't just fall flat on your face just jumping into something you don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of them, they have a little bit of knowledge of what they think is what should be their key to success. Even a lot of them be like, money be the solution, but I don't think money just be the only solution, because you can have money but not have
relationships. What they spending the money on?
You can
tell me what they spending the money on.
Right, you don't know where to put it at.
And we don't see a lot of people do it. He been longer than me, but in my time, you can spend the money on the wrong thing. It ain't just money. It's a combination of all this shit. It's money, time, and relationships. Like, that's why I look at it as music is a marathon. It ain't no damn prize for real. Like. Right. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Right. Fact. So, after going back to the distribution deal, so did the tour, y'all start planning the tour after the distribution deal? Or?
Yeah, it was pretty much after we got the distribution, then we went on tour after that.
Okay. How was that? How did that go?
So, right after we signed the distribution, that's when me and LA and Pillar got together, and we just did a 50 city tour.
Okay.
We was everywhere, bro. Like, some, places paid, some didn't. We just set up a whole bunch of tour dates and just went crazy, bro.
Went crazy on it.
Yeah.
So how is it, man? Working with LA, man? LA just got a resurface of Ain't I record that went viral a few months back, wasn't it? It was a few months back, went viral. It was all over TikTok, kids and doing dances and stuff like that. He had a couple crash outs after, in between that. A couple crash outs in between, but I rocks with LA, man. A fan of LA. But how is that working with LA? Because a lot of people probably think like, well, he's blowing up. Here's Absolute.
I mean, it's different for different people. I've been around LA since he was probably about 17 years old. Mm. So I know Leland Austin. I know the real YungLA.
Right.
I know his mama, she a pastor, good person. I know some of his kids, you feel me? So we had a personal relationship. It wasn't just all about music. Right. It was like a little brother.
Right.
So me being on the road with him, I got a little bit more tolerance because I know him. When I bring him around other people, he get to doing some stuff. They might not be so, tolerated with it than I am, but, I just know him as a person, man. He's a good-hearted person, but, it's a lot of demons in his way.
Right.
And I hope he get over it.
Yeah, he'll get over it.
But we've been working, man, and, God been showing favor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I hope everything's going good for him. I was still tripping about y'all video in the studio. I had that video was hilarious.
That really ain't nothing.
This right here, this would need to be the headline of because everybody wanted to ask you, man, what happened?
So what happened that day? Because I was seeing the clip. At first, I didn't know that was you. I was like, is that AD?
I was slick.
That's absolute.
Caught off guard as everybody else was for real. Cause this the day when you had the show at True, right? Yeah. But the whole time, I already got sessions, set up through the week. So I'm finna go out the door, and they finna get ready to leave. So we in there chilling first. I think we listen to the 30,
the Lingo Bank.
We listen to other so we got a mixtape working on. We listen to some song like, okay, that's what we need to work on. Boom. But I'm finna go out the door. He was like, man, let me record this jump real quick. So I like, all right, bro. In the midst of that, I guess him and what buddy with a name?
Juice.
Juice is a videographer, and he create content too. Mm-hmm. I guess they done came up with he done pulled the phone out. So out of nowhere, then they start talking about, what's up with it, Five? What's up with it, Slam? I'm like, all right, we recording a song. Something happened on my computer real quick, but I'm like, I done called the Uber and everything. So by the time he done figure out how to call the Uber, he slick get mad, but the whole time the camera rolling. So, and it just went left from there, like.
Yeah.
So Juice basically a content creator.
Right.
And what we learned that day, we did the Ronald McDonald House. Shouts out Miss Samantha. We did Ronald McDonald House, and we gave away some stuff and supported that venue, and it was all positive, and nobody liked it or shared it or nothing. Mm. So the Juice guy was like, "Hey man, we finna create some content." He told us this after the fact.
After the fact. Oh.
So he done got LA riled up, tried to get AD mad, like he want to fight it. Yeah. He was like, "Watch how this content go crazy." So it made the city in an uproar, bro. Everybody was like, man, what's going on? What's going on? 100,000 people going crazy about him trying to fight AD.
Right.
But them niggas, man, he love AD, man. It was just some content,
I don't
man.
sit down. That man done cried to me before. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no bad blood.
Yeah, so you talked a little bit after that. I think you talked on the phone or whatever. You told me it was all love. Yeah. So I had just had to ask you that because that was funny. It was still funny as hell.
Yeah.
But it goes to show you, bro. Anything that anybody can, they like negativity, bro.
Fact, if we would just posted us listen to the song, nigga,
it wasn't even.
So that's the thing. Why do you feel like? Do you feel like is that an overall thing, or you feel like that's just a cultural thing? Like when it comes to certain races, do you feel like that is?
I think it's a black thing, man. I think we just pouring into a lot of negativity, bro.
We do. We pour into a lot of negativity.
I mean, just look at when you go through your news feed. They'll hurry up and try to record somebody getting shot. Anything that's negative.
Instead of helping or calling police.
But if somebody giving somebody some money or doing some charitable, they'll scroll right past it, bro. It's just like that's just what we like, bro.
That's crazy.
That's why shows like BMF and all that shit, be high in viewership, because we like to see nigga shit. Like we like to see. I don't know why it's like that, but it just seems like we just like to see negative shit.
It's like we like it, we embrace it and we talk about it, but then when something happens to one of our loved ones, we want to go.
Now we want to hold hands and be going. Stop the violence.
But it's only be temporarily till we back on the dumb shit.
Now nigga broke again, and I'm finna smack that nigga. We finna slide on, but it was just stop the violence.
It's like the only time we get together if another race against us, then we want to try to unite. You feel me?
When it's a black race car.
When it's black on black, I don't never see nobody trying to. We need to stop this.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, if it is some people out there, it ain't enough. You feel me?
Right. So, I know y'all be tired of hearing this question, but I have to ask this again. What do you feel like some changes could be made to save? Because I consider this city a dying city compared to where it was 6 years ago. Like, it's a lot of stores shut down. There's a lot of places that moved. They're shutting down a lot of stuff that bring money to the city, that make people want to come to the city. You got an okay mall. It's ain't like Greenville or something like that, but it's an okay mall. But what do you feel like there's some things that could be brung here to save a dying city?
I mean, me personally, I've been here all my life. I'm a university baby. So I didn't seen it all, bro. Like when we had Regency Mall and all of that. I mean, you just got to, as a person from the outside looking in, you can see where the growth being put at. Columbia County. It's killing Augusta right now, bro. Like
Richmond.
It's like, I remember Columbia County was dirt, bro. There wasn't nothing up there. Now, you know, they got Grovetown going crazy. They, you know, Evans going crazy.
Yeah, we live in Grovetown.
You know, that's what I'm saying, bro. And it's like,
You know what I'm saying?
We got a studio down here because we got a studio here. I tell everybody, like, why you got a studio in Grovetown? It's because it was cheaper here. And it was like, I'd rather go to a private owned here. Yeah. Private owned instead of going to realtors. Realtors, they try to knock your heads off and stuff. So. Yeah. But yeah, you right about Columbia County.
Yeah, so basically downtown, South Augusta, all of that stuff is dying because they moving it all towards Columbia County. And it's like, I mean, if you go up there, you see the growth.
Yeah,
it's like the commissioners here, the mayor here. It's really time for change, and it start with them.
A lot of them really getting in trouble for taxes.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
The money that's being unaccounted for.
That's what I'm saying.
There's two of them.
That's one of the
So the city ain't broke by no means.
No, it's not.
Bro. They just doing what they want to do because you see on Washington Road they got the Masters buying up everything.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Hooters gone. Like everything in that plaza where Hooters was is gone. Right. The Masters own it all the way almost to I-20. They own everything, so that's letting you know that the Masters.
They're gonna change the whole area.
They finna change the whole area.
Yeah.
You know, even over off Damascus Road, I think Tiger Woods putting some money to the little golf course over there. If you ride up Damascus, you'll see the change in that. The whole golf course, they changing the whole thing from the whole Damascus Road from one end over there by what their club is, Level 9, all the way up there to where they got the pool.
That's where that construction and all that. Yeah. Stuff. Okay.
They got the golf course over there, so you know. Yeah. You see where the money going.
Yeah. But like I said, it is, and that goes back to what you were saying earlier. It's we trying to make this into a music marketing city, but the music don't generate a lot of money.
It's more a medical city than it
more
is
medical
music.
Than music, right? Yeah. Right. Like it's way more medical than music.
So with that being said, and if we can see all of this, why not lead to go with the music if that's what you really want to do? Why you got to sit here and suffer when you can peel out, go to where it's happening at, and make it happen instead of making up excuses?
It's because, I don't know, I feel like with us, I think mostly with our black race, I feel like with us, we feel like somewhere that we was populated at, I feel like just the last person that we'll see what, for some people, they considered the last biggest person, they say James Brown. But
in music,
that's what they say in music, and they say the last biggest superstar James Brown.
So why they dwelling on the last biggest person?
Way more superstars.
I would say that's an unfair comparison because James Brown is like an icon. So
right.
Anybody you come out with, you can't compare them to an icon.
You can't compare him to James Brown. And then if you want to be technically, James Brown from Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be technical,
you want to be technical. So it's like. From Carolina, but
I'm saying why they so focused on? Why you think they're so focused on?
That's all I'm about to get to. I don't know. It's I think it's because it's the fact that no one hasn't done it in their eyes yet. And
I'm saying, what's the definition of doing it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
There's plenty.
Like TK and Cash left Augusta. And they made stuff happen.
But they don't
spins from here. Made stuff happen.
They want somebody like, I guess they want somebody like, okay, how Glorilla reps Memphis.
But I'm saying, you want somebody to rep it. It's 1,000 people repping it, but you got to support it.
Right.
Yeah, but that's they want to wait till somebody already make it to support them to say they from here.
Facts.
When it's 1,000 people trying to do it that's from here that you ain't supporting to get there.
And that's what I'll tell a lot of people. That'd be the issue because you can have one person hot, but everybody else is not going to agree with this person to be that one. Exactly. So there's always going to be a conflict of interest when it comes to that music. So because everybody going to feel like their music should be the one. Yeah. So it's like you're going to have that's why I said this in a last interview with someone. This city has a lot of, and another reason too that this unity can't work in this city. It's a lot of broken relationships, a lot of fake friendships. It's a lot of, well, I can't work with you because I used to work with them. I fell out with them, so I don't want to deal with them.
That's somebody don't want to make
like
it, bro.
The music enough for real.
That's somebody don't want to make it, bro.
That's facts.
You letting that small relationship shit oh, I used to work with them, I can't work with you. You don't want it bad enough.
Man, I had a situation, man. I'm gonna get off topic a little bit, bro. I had a situation where I had a partnership in a club. When I left the club, I never told nobody not to go to the club. I never told nobody don't work with the person. My relationship with the person ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know, they might not do you like they did me.
Right.
And I ain't gonna sit here and try to bash and act like they might do it.
Right.
You know? So I always said, hey, when I left, AD remained there. Right. And I was like, I ain't never show no, did I act any kind of way about you going down there? Nah. I ain't never say, hey, bro, you need to stay from down there. Or don't do that, bro. That ain't in my character, bro. Like, sometimes niggas kill themselves, bro. You ain't got to say nothing. They gonna show their own character. Fact. But I never based my relationship or my prior relationship off of dealing with the next person, bro, because they might not do me like they did you.
Right.
You know, and you got to re-meet people sometime, bro, because sometimes people change, bro.
Facts.
So, you know, it ain't in my power to say don't work with somebody because they act like this or that. No, bro, you meet them, whatever your relationship is, bro, you identify that. Don't let me tell you nothing, bro.
Facts.
I can only tell you what I went through with the person.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. That's facts, bro. Hey, that's some real shit there. That's real spill. Yeah, because like you miss your blessings by ignoring or feel like you better than that situation or feel like that's not a good situation because of what they did to this person. Exactly. But you assume, because it's always a one-sided story in this city.
It's always a one-sided story. You'll never hear both sides.
You'll never hear both sides.
You'll never hear both sides, bro.
And it's like
whoever the popular person is that's telling you, everybody go with that narrative, bro.
And whoever says it first.
Yeah, whoever said it first.
Yeah. And they always got to go.
Sometimes it's just the most believable story. Oh, I just believe he'll do something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, that's real.
That's real, though.
That's real. That's real. You got some people that piggybacks off of where they be waiting to hear some shit just to say they don't like you.
Yeah, facts.
Like I never did nothing to you. I never talked to you. You like you just heard one thing and just.
That's why somebody can go to you and say something. You don't even know the person. You around the person. You like, dang, this nigga feeling kind of weird.
Right.
He already feels some type of way about what somebody else said, right. Bro. Don't even know you.
Right.
But that's niggas that don't know how to use their own mind, bro.
Right.
You know.
Right. Another thing too. I want to touch bases. This support cry that I hear a lot. The support cry. So I know y'all see it a lot about people not getting support. They feel like people should jump on this because it's hot. People should jump on this because this shit is fly or whatever. But then they get on Facebook and want this audience and want to cry for support. I feel like by them doing that, I feel like you kind of lose people when you do that.
You definitely do.
You know what I'm saying?
There's somebody who do like
you said the support cry.
Like the support cry. I call it the support cry. You know how they feel like
saying, to see the support popularity, not talent. People, you know, they say that they don't say that every month.
Every month.
January, since January.
Yeah, you'll see it. Like
all right,
see random people just out the
So this what you do. All right. When you live at or where you stay at, you gotta go to work to live it. Right? You can't say ain't nobody supporting me to live, to eat, to do everything else. So if you can't expect niggas to say, hey man, I'm gonna support you because you're doing nothing, or I think you're doing something. You got to go out there and you got to make it happen.
Right.
You can't keep using excuses, bro.
Right.
They need to keep using excuses.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm getting paid shows in Alabama, South Carolina, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach.
It's possible.
We going around. We making it happen, bro. Like you sitting here whining about nobody not supporting you when you not supporting yourself.
Fact.
I remember I working with one group, and we had a show in it's right outside of Carolina, some small city outside of Carolina. They were having a car show.
Okay.
But basically, the dude invited us out there. They performed their little song. Right after that, brother was like, I'll pay y'all for a show. That's how easy it can work. You just got to move around for real.
Man, Silas put us on the show. Twin, Absolute Shay put us on the show in Aiken, South Carolina, bro. He called. He said, hey, man, just come up here and do a show, man. The lady, you know, she got a little crowd. We just need some entertainment. Come up here. Told us a day before the show. We came up there, did the show. As soon as we got off the stage, the lady said, I want to book y'all back.
That's
what it's going to take.
You did that free.
I did it free. Use my gas. I ain't make no excuse. Seller's call. We just went up there and did it. You know, and the blessing came right after. What they waiting on? What they waiting on?
I don't know.
Then when they go to do these shows, there's no product, merchandise, no nothing. When you get off stage, even if they like it, they don't know how to find you.
Right.
You think because you holler on my Instagram, such and such.
Ain't
nobody taking that down.
I ain't even pulling my phone out.
I ain't even pulling my phone out.
Ain't nobody remembering
And then they do the show and leave like they celebrities.
Right.
No networking, bro.
Right.
Oh, I'm such and such. I ain't got to talk to nobody. That's where you getting them results from.
You get them results from.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's facts, bro.
And you got to look for fans.
That's facts.
Stop. You know, it's a lot of people out here that do music, and everybody looking for everybody else to do music to be their #1 fans.
Man,
So you got to find people who resonate to the story that you putting out on this music. It ain't just, oh, he do music, he should. You know, it ain't like that. Go find the people who like.
Hey, man, that's why I respect Vandross, man. Vandross, he just started rapping, bro. Nature Vandross just started rapping, bro. The man been doing construction forever, man. He keeps saying, Luke, boy, I'm a vet at this construction, but I'm a rookie with this music, bro. I pay my way for shows. I do what I got to do to get recognized. I don't feel like I'm too big. And get what niggas in the city say. You paying for shows? He said, nigga, I'm not, who am I?
Yeah, right, yeah, like.
You know, I know who I am on this side, but who am I on this side? To be trying to force a nigga to put me on the show, I'm a nobody to these fools, nigga.
Right. So piggybacking on both of y'all, first on yours, that's some real shit. Cause you have those artists that feels like, hey, I got to get the confirmation from this artist to make it hot. And I'm like, bro, I've never seen a show where 2,000 fans are all artists could come see one artist.
Right.
Like,
you ain't gonna never see
you
this.
never gonna see it. So it's like,
so if you had to depend off eating off of somebody else liking your shit,
right?
You gonna wait to eat before you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, nigga, we ain't doing that, bro. We finna go eat, no matter who like this shit.
Facts.
Cause it's a fan base for everybody.
Facts.
You gotta tap into
You
it.
gotta tap into it.
Yeah.
You gotta find your fan base. You gotta find
But
your
they
fan
don't want to
base.
hear that.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear it, bro.
You feel like people should like it because, we went to school together. It ain't like that. It just, unfortunately, not like that.
Yeah, not only that, stop targeting people that has movements going on and expect them to
let you
take a
in.
halt in their movement to do,
And let you in.
Let you in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, for instance, reason being, I ask because I do a whole lot, and a lot of people be trying to work with me, which is cool. But I have, that's when you gotta filter out. Okay, what's this about? What's this about? Okay, this is something that we can work on. This we can work on. My only thing is when it's going back to collaboration, I was saying about the collab.
Mm-hmm.
I have the people that'll come to me instead of like, hey, take baby steps with me. Like, come in, like, because if we don't know each other, we don't got a history. You can't come in there and be like, hey, I got the script idea. I done wrote the whole script. And you got the equipment, resources to make something happen. Because I'm doing majority of the work already when it comes to like far as doing the production, using the resources, the whole nine. I have a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Then I also have where, like I said, I have the music group. I have some people that'll come and be like, hey, they want beats, they want this, they want that. I have a certain select of artists that I work with because y'all deal with artists over the years. You get burnt out with working with just artist after artist after artist to a point, and then it'd be certain different types of artists, so it's different energies that's coming in the building. And it's like, then you just get I'm comfortable with certain artists. I like to work with people that listen. You take critique. You a producer. If AD be like, yo, hey man, I think you should change this side or whatever. Like, listen to it. Don't turn it into an argument. For 2 hours, like, this is my style, this is my passion, like, like, listen, like, I feel like a lot of the artists out here, they lost that passion. First of all, a lot of them doing it with no passion. They're just doing it because it looks good. They might have a little skill, but like you said, they're not real artists. They don't invest a lot of money into it. They don't travel, like you said. They don't get out. They don't network. They in their celebrity modes.
Yeah.
And so, they always gonna be in that hamster wheel because they doing everything backwards, and it's like the same routine.
It's about building rapport. It's like when you meet a woman or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to know who you is.
Facts.
Like,
Facts. You gotta build it.
See, me personally, man, you got to watch people that always want to attach themselves to you just because you're doing something.
Right.
Like if nobody's coming to you saying, this what I got to offer.
Right.
Maybe you need to change how you doing business.
Facts.
Because it's like, if you keep getting the results of those folks that's using you because of the things that you do,
right,
it's like you're gonna burn yourself out fast. Because it's 1,000 people that's willing to take what you got to offer,
yeah.
but they don't want to do nothing
Extra.
to bring that to the table.
Facts.
It's like, so those people that's saying, man, you know what? I put myself on the back burner, bro. Let me get up under you to learn this or that.
Some stuff.
You know, I think personally, I go that route versus just niggas just want to attach themselves, bro.
It has to be value for value at the end.
It gonna be value for value.
It gotta be
value for value. That's what I feel. I feel like it gotta be value for value. I feel like it's gotta be worth my time. The same way it gotta be worth your time. We coming in doing this together. Right. It gotta be a team effort. So we can't win a championship if everybody's not getting 100% effort. So
exactly.
It's like I that's what I totally feel with that. So when it comes to just the music industry in general, this is what I feel. And it comes to music in general, I feel like my results, I feel like women, you got not all, but majority of the women are most difficult to work with.
Yeah, that's fair.
You got guys that's difficult to work with, but not as much as the females that's difficult to work with when it comes to like music artists, female rappers. Female rappers are the worst because it's the ego, it's the pride, it's the everything else that comes with it.
I think dealing with a woman, you're dealing with a lot of emotion.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Even in a relationship, the woman is always more emotional.
That too.
So it's like, once you get past the emotions, you can kind of go forward.
Right.
But it's like, the emotional thing, bro, like, you can't tell them nothing, bro. It's like attack. Anything you say is an attack.
Right.
You got to get control their mental as an artist. When you working in the industry, anytime. Because me as an engineer, plenty of people will tell me I don't like the way this shit sounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm going to get mad. But I'm going to also go and see why it sounds bad. So I can get it back to where you think it's supposed to be.
Right.
And sometimes it don't sound bad. It's not what the artist looking for.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So let's not say bad, because you could do a mix and it could sound good, right, but it might be what you want.
Right.
Yeah. And the artist might hear it and say, well, no, that ain't what I want. It ain't bad. It's just not what that person want.
So question. So as me being a producer too, when it comes to that, so where do you feel like a line has feel like the ground should be middle ground when it comes to that when you're working on a record? So if you got the producer be like, okay, I hear this can be harder if we do it like this, but you have the artist be like,
it depends on if the engineer is the engineer the producer, or you just producing and somebody engineering. It's a difference.
Like it might be like me and AD most of the time, like we do both. Like we do the beats and we do the engineering.
But I'm saying it's just situational.
It's situational too.
Right.
Yeah.
I work with some people that they already like come in, they already got what they want to say. I ain't gonna say nothing. But then I got some people that I work with that, okay, how this sound or what I need to say next. Like I do all that. So it depends on who you working with. Yeah.
Facts. Right. So going back, so like I said, I feel like when it comes to working on the art, I feel like the women are difficult. Men are difficult as well, but not as worse as the women are. But I feel like, to me, I have better results with the women being in the business positions, like taking care of the paper, like talking to people, setting up dates, bookings, stuff. I feel like I have better results when they in that position.
On administrative side.
Yeah, because they get things faster. Women get things faster on the administrative side.
So sometimes
they tend to be more organized.
Right.
So sometimes, like dealing with artists, bro, you got different type of artists. Like you got artists that's hard. Like that if you get in a position and can put them in a position, y'all both can be rich.
Both can be rich, right?
But it's some artists that don't want to be ground zero up. They don't want to put in the work because they feel like they beyond the work. So it's like, as a CEO or whatever you're trying to do, you got to know what type of artist you're dealing with. If it's that ground zero artist, bro, that don't mind going out there with merchandise and they busting their ass to get that shit out there, then you know you dealing with somebody that's gonna always, from ground zero up, gonna support.
But and the crazy thing though, I noticed that a lot of these artists, what it is, they use the how long they've been in the game. So it's like with that's another thing they be using. They using a lot for an excuse, like, well, I've been in the game 10 years. So? I deserve this.
That sounds like a relationship. Like you got relationship trauma. That's what it sounds
like. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You done heard it before, bro. I've been rapping since I was 9, bro. Like
if we had a camera and just followed, just when I first started to now, nigga, I still get out there with CDs, nigga. I still get out there with flyers, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
But that's why I say it's a marathon.
Come on, bro. Y'all done been on tour with Usher in 2002, the 8701 tour. Nigga, we was with Vernon Forrest, nigga, from Augusta. You know what I'm saying? World champion, bro.
People don't even talk about people.
You ain't talking about the stuff that's going on for real, bro.
Right. Facts.
Like, we done did a lot, but...
Facts.
What that mean, bro? At the end of the day, it's 2025, bro. You still got to get out here, bro. You still got to get out here.
That ain't never change. That ain't gonna never.
It ain't gonna never change, bro.
Right. No.
And you can't be arrogant about the things that you have done in the past, nigga.
Right.
We talking about now. What you doing now, nigga?
People want to see what you done lately. They don't care about what you did. Shit. All three of us, if everybody look at our accolades, they be like, God damn.
Yeah.
All three of us did a lot. But this new generation don't give a damn about none of that.
They don't give a damn about none of that.
About none
that
of
OG shit, the shit, if you done
care.
killed the nigga, no, none of that. They don't care about none of that.
I'm going to tell you why they're lacking it, because you should always learn from history.
Yeah.
You know, you can learn what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And this young crowd, they don't believe in learning from history. Unless you got some. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up in a Benz. You probably don't rob the bank to get it, but I can tell you how to do banking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Now you listen to everything I'm saying, so I think you should really be mindful.
Yeah, and another thing that, like I said, piggyback what you're saying, this young, I interviewed this young artist, and I asked him this question. I'm like, why don't the young ones respect the OGs no more? I'm talking about this in life, like, cause he was like, well, a lot of the young ones are living better than the OGs.
What's living better though?
So when I asked him that, I said, "What's living better?" He was like, "Well, they get more money. They got stability." What else he said? He said he made examples like with Kai Cenat and some other people. I was like, I get it, but he was looking more on like more far that you got more young millionaires and young successful people than you have more OGs.
Because he watching too much of the internet. Like you don't know. You don't know. If an older person not online showing their wealth, how could you say anything?
Facts.
If all the young people flaunting their wealth and that's all you see, all the young people got the money. You don't know that, bro.
It's a perception. I'm gonna tell you a perception because it's a lot of young people flaunting money nowadays. But who own everything?
Yeah.
That's where you gotta start really. It's bigger than some pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's the thing though. We living in a generation where social media basically dictates a lot of people's lives, like relationships, marriages. Like you see couples, you know, some people exploit their kids for likes and shares. That's what some people don't like to say exploit, but I call it that because it's like if a child doesn't know if they're not doing this on their own, they're being coached to this, then you're putting them out there compared to they already had a talent for it.
I don't like to say that either, bro, because I mean history repeat itself. It's just the internet, bro. It's just it's what the internet make it. All right, right now you had Bow Wow back in the day. You can't say his mom exploited him. He wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah, but he wanted to be.
Yeah, but I'm saying a lot of them want to do it.
Yeah.
You might not think they want to do it. I ain't heard no kids say my mama forcing me to do it.
It's called, I ain't even had no kids saying it.
All right, but I'm saying
maybe older.
What Michael Jackson daddy did to him.
But now they didn't want to do that.
You know what I'm saying, but it made him a legend.
It made him a legend, right.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to see your kids do better, bro.
Right.
And if you got the opportunity to put your kids in a position where they don't, all right, so give up and don't do nothing and be a bum. See who care about it is.
Right.
Well, nobody got nothing to say.
Really ain't gonna care then.
Ain't nobody got nothing to say.
People don't care when they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
That's me anyway. Like if I said something, I cared about it. But if I don't say nothing, man, I don't care. For real.
As I am.
I ain't even say nothing.
We rocking with LA, right?
Right.
Everybody in my inbox, man, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing. What y'all fucking with him for? Y'all ain't gonna benefit.
Damn.
I can show you 1,000 texts. Niggas just hating. No reason, bro. He ain't gonna blow up. What y'all gonna do?
He already blew up.
We done redid this shit again. Now niggas calling talking about, shit, what he charge for a feature, big bro?
I bet yeah, that shit was the funniest.
Now
shit.
you want to
Nah, bro, I don't even want to talk.
You didn't want to see him at first.
Right.
But
Cause it's social media though.
It's the social media. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And social
bro.
media, I'm
Just-
gonna show you the highlight tape. You
Right.
know?
Man, niggas, everybody gonna have something to say, bro.
Right.
And if you listen to what everybody say, bro, you gonna be stuck.
It's okay. I know he pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he got to ask the bookings off the social media
What?
videos and stuff.
When he came in?
Talking about the truth?
No, to the house. When he was staying there though.
That shit was like February.
He was really doing show the whole time for real. Like, it might not have been a 20,000 show, but he never really stopped working. It might seem like it's some holding while, but they still
Paying him.
booking him.
Booking
him.
Like, they still paying him to be
And
there.
then when
Still-
the viral video
and guess
started,
what? When they pay him, he like, hey, look, I'm bringing Brick, bro. You know, he finna get on the show. They paying me. So it's like shit, you
That
know.
was up, man. That was up. Yeah, that was up. So that was saying people they never get the backstory. They always get what's the front news.
And that's why you here. We're gonna tell them the story.
Yeah, that's why they get the front news.
Yeah, we're gonna tell them the story.
That's facts, man. So far as y'all journey, both of y'all journeys, like over the years, just when y'all first started to where y'all at now, what are some things y'all will go back and try to, things you know now, some things you would try to go back and fix back then? You feel that you feel would be a drastic change now?
If I would have learned social media back then. Back then, everybody had little phones with the screen.
So when it first came out?
Yeah, and I was still attached to the flip phone. I ain't want to change. And my partner D-Dub looked at me one day, man, you getting all this money, bro, you got a flip phone. And him and my homeboy Kane Cooper told me that. And when they told me that, I was like, damn, you right. I ain't had no Facebook. I ain't had no Instagram. I ain't had none of that, bro.
Yeah, shit, the flip phone represented money, yeah.
It did, but as a business, bro, I should have got on there early.
On marketing.
On the marketing side.
I
I always did guerrilla marketing. I felt like hand to hand was it, bro. I ain't want to do
nobody,
it.
I ain't gonna
lie, because at the time, when social media first hit, nobody didn't understand what was the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Like Facebook was known. Facebook first started, it was for college students.
Fact.
Like you couldn't even.
Nigga, I was out doing MySpace and
I was in
Black
MySpace.
Planet.
I was in MySpace and Black Planet.
Yeah.
So yeah, MySpace, Black Planet, and all that. So, but a lot of them back then we promoted music on it, but it wasn't necessarily made for that.
It wasn't made for
finding friends.
Yeah.
Black Planet was mostly made for dating and stuff like that. But compared to, they made TikTok mostly for musical and stuff like that.
Fact.
We didn't knew. I feel like
I know when it changed though, probably when they figured out that we can get sponsorship, because if you think about how you just said that, you said Black Planet was made for dating people. It was still made for me to meet you and then I conversate with you and then go meet you in person.
Right.
And then it changed. We don't even want y'all to meet in person no more. We want you to stay online.
Right.
And sponsorships will start coming in. Like,
yeah, because it runs up the ad time and more people stay online. Like, because like even with the algorithm, like I had to learn the algorithm. That was something I wish I said. Going back, we're saying the algorithm, learning the algorithm, and learning how to manipulate it more. Cause I know a lot of people know how to manipulate the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They know how to do that shit like that.
Yeah.
But they put pointless content up there
right.
that don't really generate this much like growth stuff for like whatever. But what you feel like something you'll go back?
Me is learning the business side and learning that the business side is more important than the actual talent and art itself. You know what I'm saying?
You spend more time on the
Mouthful,
talent.
boy.
Huh?
You spend more time on the talent.
Yeah, I spend more time on the talent.
Me too.
Right.
I feel like because we're trying to be the best at our skills, and that takes time and practice. So it's like the more time we putting in production, the more we lacking in certain fields. Cause mine was business at one point too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
really learning like at like 18, like, you need to go do this with your music for real, because that'll go a longer way. And it's really about building foundations in the music. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got people like Boosie who can still do, because he understood building a foundation for his music in the business side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So Boosie another hustler too. I hate to hear that he got served, go serve some time, but
Oh, really? What happened?
it's all on the damn.
Yeah, 24 months, man.
Yeah, it's only two years. It's only about 2
it's
years.
fair time, so
Yeah.
24 months gonna turn into 18
I think it
months.
was a felony gun charge.
But 24 months gonna turn into 18 months with good time, because he
admitted
admitted
the whole 3, 2.
No, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you now. Dealing with the feds, 24 months gonna turn into really 18 months, because you really you get good time,
Right.
and then he admitted his fault. So they're gonna give him that good time, but then he gonna get halfway house time too. So if 18 months might turn into 9 months halfway house, 9 months prison time. It just all depends. And sometimes they'll put you on home confinement for some time too. But it all still count as time.
Right.
Yeah. I just left the Fed, so I know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Facts.
So if you see him before 24 months, that don't mean he snitched on nobody.
Right.
It just, you get good time in the Feds, and then they can put you in the halfway house.
Right.
They can give you 12 months halfway house.
Right. Yeah. That's true. He might get like the Lil Wayne treatment. Well, Lil Wayne served a year.
Yeah, you can do a year. That's what I'm saying.
Served a year.
Yeah.
They'll split the time up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He wasn't being no maximum or nothing like that, would he?
I don't know. They go by your record.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. So they go by your record.
Oh shit.
So he might be in a medium. If not I don't think he going to no camp though. He might be in a medium or low, but he ain't going to no camp.
So what y'all feel about the state of music now? Like how you feel like that overall, like the industry? Do you feel like I feel like there's a decline in hip hop, that's just me. But do you feel like there's a decline in music, or you feel like it's always the same, or what y'all feel?
I think Metro just came out and said he want people to go back to doing, the regional thing with music, and I think
I seen that.
with social media,
I seen that.
I agree with that.
people start like, oh, I ain't gonna do what I've been doing. I'm gonna try to do it work because they see this person going viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
So
if it get back regional, back when I was listening to music,
back then
when you hear LA and Dr. Dre, you know these folks from LA.
Right.
Or you will know they from the north. Now everybody sound like they're from Atlanta, bro.
Everybody sound the same.
You don't know where they from no more.
So,
it's like
I
think it need to be regional
I
too.
think it go back regional, and I feel like you have a better understanding of who's who and where they from. Like you said, because if everybody's rapping, you got West Coast rapping like Atlanta. When they everybody coming to Atlanta doing
You can't
music.
identify.
You can't identify.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got Kendrick Lamar when he dropped the GNX. That was just straight West Coast.
Yeah, but you can tell that
But you
West
can
Coast.
tell
Yeah.
that was like a West Coast album. Like,
but see, that's where it come in here because people now mind state is how do I keep my musical integrity of where I'm from and make money too. So it's like
That's
what you
what
got to
you
figure
So
out.
you gotta diversify. You gotta
Right.
make different types of songs.
Yeah.
You can make that type of music, but you got to have that music too.
yeah, you still do your style, but
Yeah.
make other records.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it always be the records you don't like be the one that
They'll
blow.
make it. Yeah.
It'll always be that.
Big
The
fact.
one that's not your thing. Yeah, man. So, I ain't gonna hold y'all guys up, man, much longer, man. Before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, how they get in contact with y'all for bookings, and is there any love y'all like to shout out?
Yeah, we got the straightbank.com coming up.
Straightbait.com.
Yeah, man, we finna just have the whole website. We're gonna load it with the music, all the artists that we deal with, the bookings, everything gonna go through straightbank.com. STR8 bank.com.
Okay.
Facts.
And that's the new one.
That's the
The
website.
website.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's for bookings and everything.
That's for bookings. If you want to buy albums, we're gonna do the streaming thing too, but we're gonna put it on the platform, our own platform,
Right.
for at least 90 days and just let people just, buy direct sales,
Right. Yeah, that's
we
what
got
we
pre-sales going on right now, so people actually getting pre-sales from the website right now. And,
That's really where
That's
it's
where
at.
the-
Direct to
that's where-
consumer.
Cause
Like,
direct to
but you
consumer.
gonna see me in the streets. I'm gonna have them albums. I'm gonna have the CDs that scan right into your phone. They're gonna look like a CD. It's gonna be a CD in there. So if you want to use the CD, it's gonna be for, some people like the what they call it, the memorabilia. I'm gonna sign it for you.
Oh,
you can hang it up, but you can also scan it and it'll load the whole album into your phone.
That's like I said. Every artist need to be moving as a business, like as what they are as a business. Like move as a business, move accordingly. Operate everything as a business.
Yeah,
like everything, like videos, market yourself, like everything as one entity. And I think a lot of them don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do it, but
they don't understand that's what the people that they looking at, that's what they doing. They don't see that
exactly
part.
what they're doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The people that we see on social media, that's what they doing. They doing the being part. That's why we see them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're doing it. Facts. That's facts.
Man, we're gonna who we gonna shout out, man? We go ahead and shout a couple people out, man. You know they're gonna be watching. Like, he ain't say nothing about me.
You know, I don't know. I ain't big on shout outs for real.
you just
shout out people on
Cloud,
man. Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Charges in my heart.
Hey, we got a little movement too, man. With my partner Roller.
Okay, shout out Roller.
Yeah, shout out Roller, man. Big pressure. We got Twin coming out. Twin. They got a record called I'm the One.
Twin, Cola.
Yeah, Cola and Jazz.
Shout out to Jazz. Okay,
yeah, Cola and Jazz. We got Twin. We working with a young lady named Bree right now. She fire.
Okay.
Shout out Pete, my homeboy Pete.
Okay.
Big bro Richie Ray, because he gonna die. We don't say his name.
Richie Ray. Shout out Richie Ray.
Man, Skateboard P them, man. I've been seeing them work. Skateboard P been working. I've been seeing him, man. And shouts out to everybody in the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
that's working, bro. I've been seeing a lot of people working, man. Just keep working. Focus on you, nigga.
Right.
Stop worrying about what everybody else say, nigga, and do you.
And
that's all I got to say about that,
man.
Everybody in the city, I've been seeing the ladies going crazy.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of dudes going crazy, bro. Shouts out to y'all, man, and just keep working, man. And make sure y'all get outside the city and get some recognition,
and pick
man.
up fans for real.
Yeah. And get some real fans and get some real love. Right. And you won't worry about what nobody ain't doing for you down here.
Yeah, that's struggle.
That's my gym to you.
That's facts.
Yeah, but shouts out to everybody in the city, man. You got uptown and downtown. Yeah. And we're gonna drop this album October 31st, Boss Status 2. And we dropping that Lingo Bank before that with YungLA. And he got he on the Metro Boomin. Him and Lil Baby got a song. So everybody going crazy right now, man.
Going crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
And
big shout out to my partner J.Paul, man. You know how we do it, man. You know,
he
always show love, bro.
You already do, man. You already know.